Dead to me, R.I.P. buried. 무리들이 몰려온다 사죄해라 미리. Dead to me, R.I.P. buried. 무릎 꿇고 고개 숙여 반성해라 피리. 왜 이래요? 잘못 오셨네요. 상관없는 자에게는 묻지 마세요. 손 깨끗이 씻고 and I live to tell the tale. 못이 박히기 얘기했지만 coffin and a nail. Bury so deep in your excrete. 누굴 탓해? 다 네가 한 짓. I've been mute, I've been discreet. 알만한 사람 다 알아 나 in these streets. 시끌벅적 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 동네 시끄럽네요. 시끌벅적 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 화난 사람 많네요. Come and hit you and run. They coming for your ransom. 나 어째 call you lawyer. 뭐 막아 can't do nothing for ya. I said come and hit you and run. They coming for your ransom. 나 어째 call you lawyer. 뭐 막아 can't do nothing for ya. Dead to me, R.I.P. buried. Angry mom coming for your pitchforks ready. Dead to me with no Hail Marys. 이미 뜯겨버린 몸 no casket necessary. 무리들이 몰려온다 사죄해라 미리. 무릎 꿇고 고개 숙여 파상해라 피리. 거짓말에 말려버린 왜곡된 사실이. 고삐 풀린 말이 되면 너는 내게 시신. 어떡해요 다 걸려버렸네요. 요즘이 어떤 시대인데 그런 짓을 해요. 망나니처럼 막 나갈 때 언제 꼭 글쎄요. 이제와 후회해봐도 달라질 건 없네요. Bury so deep in your excrete. 누굴 탓해 다 네가 한 짓. I've been mute, I've been discreet.
How we doing, everyone? How we doing? Happy hump day. We are officially live. We got a good one this morning. Lots to talk about, as well as a couple drops going down. At the top of the hour, looks like we have Bulldog saying the Jordan 11 and the Jordan 4. I've heard a few different things. I would like that. I would definitely like some more of those SB4s. If we could get them. Might as well get them while you can. I have a couple pairs, but nonetheless, we do need some trading bait. We got some good stuff coming up, but we're going to talk about a lot of things today. We got a good show. We're going to talk about that Supreme drop tomorrow. We got a collab. We got a Spike Lee collab. His 40 Acres production company is doing a collab. Kind of cool, though. It really brings me back like to the Mars Blackman character, kind of in those days, late 80s, early 90s. We got tons of stuff they were basically wearing in the commercials, at least the baseball jersey and the jacket. They're going to be dropping those tomorrow for the Supreme drop. There's some all right pieces. Might be a lot of wallet W's for people. We'll go over all that and more. A week 9 preview. Then we're going to go ahead and take a look. We got not only a decent weekend ahead of us, but of course, we had the exclusive access go out this morning for the Jordan 11 breads. Did anyone comp them? I got to tell you guys something. My points are 0. I went from 11,000 points to 0, but I was using those $20 off coupons. Get copping free socks, copping maybe even, like if I got a couple pairs of socks, maybe pay $10 and get like 5 pairs. We were getting all kinds of deals out there. And I thought I left 2,000 points for the next exclusive access, but your boy failed. So we're going to try to make those points up at some point. I think we should be able to get a pair, though. I don't think those are going to be too big of a problem. Like I said, I would probably wait for the highs to come out. But, dude, I don't think they'll come out probably for a couple more years. And if you don't have the Jordan 11 breads, I guess this one will do. It's kind of like the cheap cousin. I feel like more times than not, that's usually the shoe I have. Whether it's like the Off-White 4, and then there's always like a distant cheap cousin, whether it's a GR drop or whatever. But those are usually the ones I hit on. There we go. I'm glad you didn't say Martin. What's happening, Stretch? Big salutes. Yeah, we fumble names all the time. Foam 509. What's happening, playa? Good morning, good morning. Gok in the house. Bulldog, we see you. Good to see you guys. Happy hump day. Will also in the house. Big salutes. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. Let's get after it. Real Art Manifest also in the building. Big salutes going out. Wanted to go live. We do got, if you guys still are wanting to cop any of the Jordan shoes, or maybe you didn't get, whether it's the Jordan 5 Metallics, the Jordan 11 Legend Blues, looks like this morning the Nike SB Jordan 4s, we'll have another rip at those bad boys. Then we're going to talk about the weekend. Everything going to be dropping. We didn't really get to that yesterday. We didn't really get to Supreme. So we'll be covering all that. Also, if you guys want to talk about my Timberwolves getting their ass handed to them last night, we definitely can. But series is going back 1-1. I always said it would be a gentleman's sweep. We're coming back to the Midwest, and we'll see what happens after Game 3 and 4. Foxy, what's happening, Hunter? Good to see you guys. Big salutes. Stretch goes on Jordan 11 lows, a smack to the face. Yeah, they're kind of, I don't know how I feel about Jordan 11 lows. Jordan 11 is one of my favorite sneakers. But if I was rating the Jordan 1 through 14, I would have to put the Jordan 3, the Jordan 4, the Jordan 11. I personally would also throw the 12 and the 14 high. But my four favorite are the Jordan 1, Jordan 3, Jordan 4, and Jordan 11. And if I could throw two more in there, it would be the 13 and 4. It would be the 12 and 14. I would also throw the 13 in there. And then when I get to my mediocre department, we start getting, not even mediocre, just shoes I don't wear as much. Then we would be getting number 7. I would go probably Jordan 5s, Jordan 6. And that would probably be, that would round up probably the top 7 if I can count. But nonetheless, we also got some crazy colorways of a New Balance 1906. So we're going to talk about those couple, dude. And I want to bring up that, I want to get you guys' opinion on that Vandy the Pink Asics drop. Because, man, I've been kind of going down the Asics rabbit hole maybe the last year and a half, maybe 2 years now. I've gotten some good Kayano 4. I love the Kayano 14. I don't love the Gel NYC as much. It's a comfortable shoe. It's all right. The right colorway, I definitely cop it. But I don't love the shoe. I definitely like some New Balance silhouettes more, especially at that price point. But we got a really good Asics collaboration, in my opinion. I don't necessarily love the colorways, but the theme obviously is really good, and it goes along with the colorways. It's not going to be as easy to wear, but god dang it, it is a sharp shoe. I want both of those. So if anyone is not going to be grabbing the Vandy the Pink Asics, your boy might need an assist with the yellow pair. I'm going to go all hands on deck for that pink pair. But we definitely would like to get both of those shoes as well. We're also going to be taking a look at the monitors. We got, a couple different stragglers also dropping. The main event is definitely going to be the Nike sneakers shock drop this morning. Also, if you were looking to cop some of the GR stuff that came out, there's a lot of good deals as well. We can go over some of that. We'll also go over one custom. Well, we might go over a couple more, but one custom in particular. We got the creator of Doug receiving a pair of Jordan 10s. They're calling them the Sky Davis Air Jets. Boy, oh boy. This custom, I don't love 10s, but this custom is definitely worth taking a look at. We'll take a look at that as well in the next hour. Then on the drip side of things, we got some interesting things to talk about as well. We got not only the Supreme drop going to be coming up, we also have a Hillside glow-in-the-dark jacket. Dude, a Hillside makes some of the best, windbreakers, and this one is a banger as well. We'll take a look at the video. We'll take a look at the glow-up pack on this. And then Belly Gang Kush dropping $100 white tee in the, basically looking like a brick, a kilo. We'll take a look at those as well. He's charging 100 buckaroos. Nothing on the front. No print, no branding. We'll see if you guys would buy a pack of those Plenty 100s as well. There we go, Mad Max. What size do you need? That's what I like to hear. Mom, man, a 10. A 10 would work. A 9.5 would also work, but preferably a size 10 in that one. I haven't had that silhouette, but I would, if I could get a 10, I would. If I could also get a 9.5, I would. But I would go for the 10 first. You know it. And then we'll be doing a live comp during the, whenever those drop as well. There we go, MP. What's happening, player? Day off today. Why? Let's go. You know, we getting that rest. Maybe a little shut-eye today. Maybe a couple drinks. Maybe a couple snack packs. Maybe some lobster butter. We're going to have a good day today. Maybe a couple W's as well. Big salutes to you on the day off. See, Marie, what's happening? Good morning. Good to see everyone rocking this Wednesday. Again, kind of a low-key morning this morning. We're just going to be going through some stuff. We also have an MCM Snipes collaboration coming up. I don't know what they're cooking up, but it could be interesting, I will say. The last MCM collab I wanted to grab, I believe, was a Crocs one. As is usually, I feel like usually the point. We love our Crocs around our neck of the woods. All right. So we got about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and at least get up the Nike Sneakers app because they did load up the D-Books. And then we'll go over all of our news, our Supreme drop, and get caught up with the weekend drops after this first drop, just in case it's good. We also have Guppy, the puppy, in the building. My man's been kicking it the last couple weeks, and he's back on the sneaker grind as well, giving us some moral support in the background. We also got the Supreme Wolf Form dress form. I guess if you need one of those in the crib, $2,000 for a dress form. It almost looks like a half-dressed robot without the legs. But we'll take a look at that and everything also going to be dropping. There we go, baby. We loaded up. Old school. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Happy Hump Day. You know I need some emotional support right now. We didn't get much sleep last night. It was a very, very hard night. We got our asses kicked out the rip. There was never, it's like, yeah, they made some good adjustments. I'm a little bit worried about, Gabriel Vincent, the guard play, because he has been playing our guards like full court and they haven't been handling it well. Hopefully we can make some adjustments, come back to the Midwest, and maybe we'll get a little bit more comfortable, get the hometown crowd behind us. And we're going to, hopefully get this one over in 5. We like the gentleman sweep. We like the name of the game. Sounds good. And it would be some good extra time to get ready for the Golden State Warriors. Old school. Yeah, it will give us time to get ready for the Golden State Warriors because we all know that Houston has no chance against them. Houston, very athletic. I still think it's early for them, though. But we'll have to see. They ran into, like, the worst first-round matchup they probably could have. Yeah. And it's kind of crazy to see Aaron Brooks go from like when he went to Houston, just how terrible they were, and it looked like going from Memphis. Because at the time when Brooks got traded, like the Memphis Grizzlies were like the number 1, number 2 seed, number 3, top 3 seed. Ja was balling. The question is, you guys are the ones that brought it up. I thought the Ja 3s looked great. But someone made one of the best points that I just can't get out of my head. And it's like, yeah, no matter how good the shoe was, do you really want to wear it if they lost by over 50 when he debuted them? And I'm like, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter, like, deep down, but it's like, oh, yeah, that is a little tough. Not probably the debut that Nike and Jaw wanted there. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. We loving the energy this morning. Again, kind of a low-key stream today. Just kind of wanted to go live. Make sure we covered what we missed yesterday or what we didn't get to. And then also going over some of the new news. We do got a sneak peek at a new Kids of Immigrants collaboration. And especially how well they did on the first collab. I mean, you guys should probably give these guys even another silhouette to work on. I love what they did on that first Kids of Immigrants collaboration. It looks like the new colorways might not be as buttery as the first two colorways. But I do give them, I do like that we're getting some more. I do like what they did on the collaboration. Maybe we'll start there and then we'll go over to Nike. Let's do the Air Sunder story and then we'll hop on over to Nike, get the apps ready, get loosened up a little bit. I don't know if we have our pre-stretch instructor here this morning, but if he's not, I do apologize. We will go have to look. He was warming up with the girls yesterday, and then it's like, he kind of left, so maybe we'll do something a little bit different to get ready for this first shock drop of the day, really of the week. But let's go ahead and pop on over to the Kids of Immigrants because I do got two things to show you. We did see a Kids of Immigrants collaboration, or not a collaboration, but we did see pictures of one early in the year. I mean, this was probably back in January when we saw that bad boy. But yeah, let me go ahead and pull it up on the screen just in case you guys didn't see it. We like to catch everybody up. We want to be on the same page here. You know it. There we go, Stretch. Mike Conley is dope, but they need to give Dillingham. Dude, yeah, and Dante DiVincenzo, start him. Dante needs to play more minutes, and he can't get, he had 3 fouls in 5 minutes. But that guy brings some energy that I think we could use in the starting 5. I mean, we've started both games completely flat. We made up for it the first game, but, we couldn't come back last game. And boy, oh boy, it was a long night last night. Smokey was having player. Good morning. Stretch goes what? We got a little stretch routine. I can take you guys through it. Absolutely. We just kind of like to get the blood flowing. We don't want to pull any muscles. It's still early in the morning. I know a lot of you guys getting ready for work. So we like to do it all together. Even when we get the W's. But we do got the pre-stretch workout. I will say it's a little rusty. But let's go ahead and I believe we okay, I do apologize for that, everyone. Jesus. All right, yeah, we were trying to get, we don't got, I believe we don't got it's about the 30-second pre-stretch. We don't got that ready today. Yeah, he's not in the building. He will be here over the weekend. So if you guys are coming in, a little bit tight, he'll definitely give you some tips before the drop. But it's only going to be over the weekend. Very expensive to keep around. Very expensive to keep around. The interns work for free, but the calisthenics leader, if we do a little yoga, we got to pay those guys, They don't come in the studio for free. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over to, there we go. Let's get on to the Nike Sneakers app. I think that's right where we need to be. I was trying to get everyone ready, but we unfortunately should have brought them in this morning. Also, they just released the other collab, 5 months ago? Yeah, not that long ago. Over the summer, I believe. Wasn't it? Or no, it was over the winter, I think. Mustard. Maybe that'll get you guys going. But most of you guys know, our calisthenics guy, he's keeping it light. He also teaches a lot of different classes. So he was a little busy this morning, but we'll bring him in over the weekend. That way Stretch can get the get the pre-workout or the pre-drop routine, the pre-drop stretch routine is what we like to call it over here on the channel. You know it. Yeah, let's get on back over to that Kids of Immigrants. Yeah, they're doing like the same of everything, which I really liked what they did. You know, I really appreciated you know, the basically the retool of the Air Max Thunder. But I mean, just more, like, they already did the two best colorways. I think that's basically what Smokey was getting at, you know, so more of these, it's kind of like, it's almost watering down the shoe a little bit. Because the blue color, you know, either of these colorways, I mean, you know, I don't think this tan colorway, we don't get to see it like, you know, we don't get to see the whole thing. But there's no way they're going to compare to either of these two colorways. I think they definitely, yeah, it's one of those that everything, it's kind of like the Star Wars series, where just every Star Wars that comes out is just worse and worse and really so far off from like the core product. And this is the same thing. They're going, you know, like even that blue colorway. Now, whether they only drop one or two, like these might just be samples, you know, but if they're putting another blue, like if they end up dropping the diffused blue colorway, like it would be better just to go with, you know, at least the tan colorway is like something, you know, kind of different. You know, there's still pink on that one. I would just try to get one of the first two colorways for sure. The first two color, I know. Yeah, you made a great point. Yeah, the blue and the pink colorway is the best for sure. I kind of went back and, like, when I first saw the orange ones, I thought they stuck out maybe a little bit more. But yeah, the blue ones were done like perfectly, I think. I don't think you go wrong with either of these, though. You know, whether you got the orange colorway or the blue colorway, if you did grab these. They look a lot better than the Sunder to me. You know, and I don't think the Sunder's a bad looking shoe. I actually kind of like that shoe. But this collab was really good last year. Yeah. These oh no way, Bulldog. Let's go. Mustard. Hey, there we go. All right, yeah, we're about 3 minutes away. Let's get it. Let's get that energy going. Sneakers up. They also got the D-Book ones locked and loaded. The Wild Berry and Dusty Cactus. Man, I also got to get this one. I'm curious to see what those Chevrolet D-Books are going to look like in hand. I have a feeling the suede, it kind of looks like not as buttery as I would like it, but we'll see what happens. There we go. They're already locked and loaded. Yeah, let me get another window up. How many accounts we going in for right now, guys? We got a Lil Wayne, Packers, Mitchell and Ness collab. Do we have any Packers fans? Because that would be like the merch doesn't look that bad if you are a Packers fan. Damn, they put the All Mom in Year 3s on sale too. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, there we go. They should look like a rock. Oh, Jay, what's poppin', player? Good morning. Puff up pass, you know it. Cheesy, let's go. Good morning. Big salutes, my boy. What are we having this morning? Blessed day, everyone. Right back at you. If anyone hungry, I'm doing grilled chicken penne a la vodka. Ooh, okay. Getting a little turned up this morning. I think if I'm right, that's like a isn't that a red creamy sauce? The vodka sauce? I think we learned that in one of my cooking classes. Yeah, vodka, or maybe it was a place I worked and they had a vodka sauce on one of their dishes. That was probably more like it. You got unboxed the Chevy D-Books? Oh, you know it, Will. We'll also be doing a review of those. We're going to be doing a lot more reviews actually starting this weekend. I got a new editor that we've been talking for a couple months. We're going to start cutting up shorts. We're going to be I'm going to open up a TikTok account as well. We're going to also load up on YouTube. And then we got an editor that's going to be cutting those down as well. And we're going to start actually this weekend. There we go. Good morning. We ready for it. You know it. Even if it's a light morning, we'll take the Wallet W to head on into the weekend. I think the only shoe we're really going to go buck crazy over, I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to, is probably going to be over the weekend. I wouldn't mind grabbing one more of those Action Brunsons. I know we won't get in on him because New Balance is like impossible, but I will try a couple of the raffles and we'll give it a rip as well. All right. We also have, don't forget about the Nike React Rejuvenated. We locked and loaded. All right, what do we got? Go, go, go. All right, are we seeing any shock drop? Maybe I didn't get access. Oh, man, they're dropping the LeBrons on Friday. The Diamond Turf 96s. Man, we could go through the history of the Diamond Turf 96s. And they're going to be dropping the DT2. I don't like the DT2 near as much as the DT1. But we'll talk about those a little bit in the next hour as well once this drop is capiche. All right, there we go. How we looking? Am I in the wrong spot, guys? Yeah, I got my monitors up. I'm not really seeing anything. Few sizes restocked of the Blazer. All right, there we go. We got the Fear and the Legend. Are you serious? The Jordan 4 Fear and the Jordan 11 Legend. All right, guys, let's go back to bed. We're done. Come on. I mean, the Legend is one of my favorite shoes. Well, it's probably my fourth favorite Jordan 11. I would probably put the Gammas above those. I might put those on point with the Gammas. And then I'd probably go number 3. I would probably go Space Jam. Number 2, Bread. Number 1, I'd probably go Concord. All right, let's let it rip. Yeah, we're not even going for it. We don't even need any of that. The Nike Rejuve. I thought maybe they would drop some of the SB for us, or maybe I thought maybe even we would get lucky and maybe a couple of the Nigel Sylvesters. But the D-books are looking pretty nice. Materials, I gotta say, don't look great on the D-books. But we'll be able to test from the D-books we just got, that Chevy collab. Yeah, Barbie LeBron. Oh, is there some more Barbie LeBrons? Yeah, better get it before they get the gentleman sweep. We're coming back. We're coming back Friday night and Sunday. I might try to go to the game on Sunday. I was thinking about it. I mean, I haven't been able to really get a good ticket, but there are a couple. I don't know. Maybe we'd have some better luck, like scalping them. Yeah, Hamby, yo, we got the Fear Force. Only 79. Whoa, 1 out of 79. Now that's a come up. We'll take that. Let's go. We got another Dubsky. Let's get it rolling, baby. Got him.
Girl, shake it fast for me. 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 Girl, shake it fast for me.
Here we go. Big up Bulldog for getting us going. Any more W's? Any more W's in the chat? I know it was kind of a light one. But we're kind of gearing up for the weekend. Size 11. Dang. How many pairs were of the 11s? At the most, like maybe 5. Congratulations. Fear 4s are a good shoe. Yeah, Fear 4s are a good shoe. I would probably... I'm trying to think of the other 4 that I really like. Oh, the rare airs. But we got some good 4s coming out. We got the undefeateds going to be dropping in June, so those are right around the corner. Yeah. This damn 7. Oh, 79. Oh, for the size 11. Okay. Gang. Congratulations. Big W. And we're only halfway through the week. That's right. It should be a little bit better through the weekend. And then, did anyone cop the Rejuvenate? There we go. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We'll leave that one up on the screen there. All right. We got a couple. Yeah, I don't think the new Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be dropping till, man, it's looking like we might not get it till the end of May, maybe even June. Just got a Raiders colorway. Get one of the Rejuvenators. Rejuvenator. All right, what did Bulldog send me? Oh, we got the stock here. Hold on, let me share my screen. Damn. Yeah, 9.5. Yeah, everything was almost, the only ones that were over 100 were size 10 and 10.5. That's crazy. Yeah, size 10 and 10.5. Oh, I'm logged in on my wrong account. Damn. Okay. Yeah, those are pretty slim. Even for the 11s, there was only a total of 4,000 pairs. And then for the Fear 4s, it's looking like, yeah, there were 1,100 pairs total. So most sizes were under the 100 mark. Bulldog got this size 11. How much are those going for? I haven't checked the Fear 4s. I know a lot of shoes have went up a little bit. I'm going Fear of God. Oh, Jesus. Fear 4. All right. Yeah, this one will go up slowly over time. This will be a good one to hold for, like, if you can hold them for like 5+ years. Those will age well. Black 4s usually age well. And white 4, like the pure money 4s, all the ones with the metallic eyelets, those age really well too. Yeah, they are under retail. But yeah, in some of them, like the bigger sizes are over retail. Like, size 14 is mid 200s. I guess retail was $215. Yeah, right around retail. Nice. Need my Knicks to get a big dub tonight. Cap playing out. Oh, Real Armanfet. We can talk about this all you want. Hey, I tell you what. Yeah, I don't know if the Knicks got better. I just want to say from the Timberwolves point of view, I feel like we got better. I like Cat and maybe in the regular season more. But Julius Randle can get you buckets. And it really doesn't matter who's guarding him. He can get you, especially when the game slows down, he can get you buckets. Cat can, but if he starts out on the wing and spreads the floor, he cannot get to, you know what I'm saying? If you can give him the ball and throw it in to the lower box and have him work on like a smaller guy, yeah, he's going to take care of him all day. Cat, definitely, I would say, taller release. He's a 5, so he can move players around differently. But as far as getting to the playoffs, I like the Timberwolves with Julius Randle better, especially DiVincenzo. We love him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you need those players. Like DiVincenzo, I was so pissed when he picked up his 3rd foul last night and just, it was like it took the energy right out of the game, took the energy out of him. It was terrible. But yeah, Randall, like, he's so underrated. He's been averaging like 25 plus for like his whole NBA career, and he's usually played on shitty teams. Yeah, I thought it was a good, for how shitty I think our Rudy Gobert trade was. I think they did well on that, especially after the playoff. After we went to the Western Conference Finals last year and just got, just got killed pretty much. The Warriors tonight. There we go. Those are also fun games to watch as well. A lot of good matchups, man, around the whole NBA. There hasn't been too many games. Like, the only game I really don't find that interesting is like the Bucks and Pacers. I don't know why. I always thought the Bucks are so boring to watch. But nonetheless, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we'll see what happens. In the rest of the series. But I like the trade for the Timberwolves. I thought it was a good trade, for the Timberwolves. Like, we'll see with Cat, but I'm telling you, when the playoffs come and people that D him up, it can't do too much. Like, dude, for the Western Conference, the Western Conference Finals last year, I mean, he was, I probably didn't even average much more than like 10 or 15. Yeah. It's wide open this year. No Diddy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't even know, who, if the best team out of the East came and the best team of the West, I feel like it could be either one of them. And we'll see. We'll see how the Knicks end up playing. They had a good year last year. It's like one, the Pistons also got really good, but the Knicks should be able to take care of the Pistons. Pistons are a couple players away, and they'll probably be a pretty good team, especially in the East. I don't love the Cavs either. I probably like the Celtics, probably the best in the East, despite the seeding. And in the West, boy, it's a it's going to be I think whoever's just playing the best at the time, because the talent is pretty close on, most of the teams. I feel like the West has done a pretty good job, right away. Jokic was getting basically everything he wanted, and a lot of the teams in the West kind of either got a player or two to kind of circumvent that from happening. And I got to say that either the Nuggets are getting worse or just the rest of the league, has caught up to them. And I think that's more what it is, because they still got a pretty clean squad in Denver as well. It's just a lot of the teams are doing a lot better job on Jokic and the help and rotating. Dude, the Timberwolves rotation last night was fucking dismal. Oh, they couldn't move around. It was like every rotation, they would leave Luka wide open. It's like, dude, that's insane. Kind of, running kind of like a light zone on the top, like a 2-3. And there were so many times they got caught with fucking their head. It seemed like off of their body. You know it. All right. But I got to say, it's a nice, nice little energetic end to the season, because it felt like the NBA was, the last couple of years, I've probably watched it a little bit less and a little bit less each year. But I've always said, my favorite playoffs have always been, a 7-game series in the NBA, especially, Game 7. If you would compare that to, the Super Bowl, I would take a Game 7 any day of the week. You know it. Reeves are really that? I don't think so. He has good games, here and there, but we should be able to contain it. If Reeves beats us, we shouldn't have been there in the first place. What's happening, Marcus? Big salutes. I like watching him play, though. I like Reeves' game, but we should be able to contain that, especially on the defensive side. But again, if you look at the defense yesterday, it was terrible. It felt like the Lakers were playing the defense the Timberwolves played the first game. You couldn't even breathe, it felt like. The Timberwolves were like, I think it was like more Gabriel Vincent, especially at the start of the game. Dude, he was hounding our players. And I think they costed like 3 or 4 turnovers like in the first like quarter and a half. And they just kept stomping on us. And it was a lead it was a deficit we could never recover from. Yeah. Man, I know. Yeah, he really does. He's very fun to watch. Absolutely. If I would have had a little bit more size, I would have probably played a little similar. But I had to, I couldn't drive as much. I know when I was in high school, I shot, especially when I got into my like junior and senior year, I basically didn't, unless it was like a fast break, but I'd usually give it up, But as far as shooting, I shot a lot more the older I got, like even through high school. I didn't play ball in college, but yeah. You'll get the Lakers on the next game, Jamie? I hope so, old school. We can't go down. I don't want to go down 2-1 just because we don't have home court. And I think we'll do well in Minnesota. We should. We're coming home, every game you got a couple days rest, so that shouldn't be a problem. We got a game on Friday and Sunday. Big weekend coming up. We'll see what happens. We got to win both of them, though. You got to take care of home court. I don't like game 7 in LA is what I'm saying. If it gets to that, but I will say Anthony Edwards is a lot more clutch than LeBron James. So, at the worst case, you give me 7 games, I'll take it. Even though I don't love team-wise, like the Timberwolves matchup in a game 7 in LA. But I know they got the clutch gene in their bellies. So, if the game's close, give me Timberwolves all day. Yep. Come on, Max. T-Wolves need to sign you up ASAP. Oh, boy. I don't know about that. There wasn't too many colleges looking to do that, so I hardly doubt there was NBA teams, but I love the kind words. Man, I wish I would have. Yeah, I grew up in like the Isaiah Ryder days. Remember when he I think he was the first player to throw the ball between his legs and dunk it, which in 2025, that's not a very great dunk. But at the time, that was the only claim of fame we had. And then we got KG. Then we have Kevin Garnett, and then we got Stephon Marbury. Those are still my favorite Timberwolves days, even though we weren't as good. Having Marbury and Garnett, it was a fun show. I'm not going to lie. Every game I went to when I was a kid, when Marbury played, I always had a fun time going to Minnesota games. For sure. But then when I went to Arizona, I kind of turned into a Suns fan. So I got love for both of the teams. Watch for the Clippers sneaking in back with Kawhi playing good. Dude, they did. They ended that game pretty good. I mean, way better than the Clippers have looked against the freaking Nuggets. Like the last couple years, it looked like the Clippers couldn't even hang. And this year, I mean, they're playing good D. They move in Powell, he's a huge plus on that team. If he keeps balling, it's going to be a good series. Lots of good series going on, really. Might be actually an entertaining end of the season. Felt like the season was just going on forever. I kind of quit watching it maybe after All-Star game, like March last month. I didn't watch too much. Not even really the highlights. But we've gone back, we've definitely gone back. We got the fever now. We definitely back in it. All right, what else we got going on? We're what? We're about at 20 past 9 o'clock. We might as well. Everyone ended up getting W's. Did you guys all get what you wanted? We got a few things I wanted to talk about sneaker news-wise. It looks like I did want to talk a little bit about that Jordan 7 RM. I know I brought it up, I believe, on Monday. It might have been on Saturday. I think on Saturday we talked about it briefly. But remember we had the Jordan 4 RM drop the last couple of years. Now it looks like we got a Jordan 7 RM. Let's just start here. If you guys want to cop anything or anything on the monitors, let me know. And we'll definitely hop on over there. I just wanted to kind of talk about some sneaker news because we do got some stuff to catch up on. You know it. What else popping, Lito? Kind of a low-key morning this morning, Lee. Really, the only thing that was going on was going to be the restock on Nike sneakers at 9. And basically all I wanted to go over today was just kind of recap yesterday and then go over what we didn't get to, which was basically Supreme and basically like the weekend in review as well, like everything dropping over the weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, what days are the best, what you can look forward to. We'll go over all that in the next hour. I think that'll be a good way. We'll talk about some sneaker news as well. We'll get caught up with the latest and the greatest, and then I'll let you guys get ripping. You know it. Yeah, Supreme's looking, I mean, it's all right. You know, depending on what you're looking for. But we do got the promo video. When we do get over to Supreme, we will go over the Spike Lee promo video. Because that is pretty interesting as well. And then we'll cover through the drop list as well. We also got prices on those. Another one that we got coming up, I know I've talked about these a little bit, but we do have the Vandy, the pink Asics collab. I did want to talk about those as well. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about that SB CSEF. We got that one right around the corner. That one's supposed to go live, I believe, on May 1st. So we're right around the corner from some serious heat. Next month should also be pretty fun. Let me just go ahead and flop on over. Let's go over to my next screen. Let's take a look at these Jordan 4 RMs. Now, what do you guys... let me know your guys' opinions. Because I did not like the Jordan 4 RM. I actually didn't like it. You know, there were some good colorways. I enjoyed the Nigel collab, but I just didn't love the shoe. You know, like it wouldn't get me to go buy him in a GR colorway. I don't know if the 7s do either, but I always didn't really love the 7s because of the high top. Same reason why I don't really love the 10s. I like the way they look. But when you're wearing them on foot, especially if you're not playing ball, the Jordan 10 is like the worst. Like it's so hard to get on your foot with all the spandex over the tongue. The 7s don't fit it that tight. Like the 7s are much easier to get on, but I would rather have them cut lower if I could. I don't think these look terrible. I think they look better than the RMs. Yeah. Here we go. Cheesy said have some leftover mascarpone. So thinking maybe a tiramisu cheesecake? My boy Cheesy, what's a mascarpone? Isn't tiramisu like kind of like a caramel? I could be way off. It sounds delicious though, whatever it is. Mad Max said, do you own any Vandy the Pink? First time I heard them collab was Pokemon. Yeah, I remember the Pokemon collab. I've probably known about them. Maybe I've seen a couple collabs maybe before then, but most of them have been on like clothes. I haven't seen any on like sneakers. So yeah, I remember that Pokemon collab. I think it dropped like right around Complex Con. Because I think I saw it. I saw a booth from Complex Con where they had the Pokemon stuff. Yeah, I really like it. Speaking of Vandy the Pink, let me hop on over. I love these shoes. Again, I've been really liking the Asics lately. And New Balance, I still think the New Balance 990 V6 right now, at least for the shoes that I've gotten to put on my foot. And believe me, guys, there's a lot of like Hoka's. I'm sure there's some Saucony runners, some New Balance runners. There's going to be a lot of like, especially like pure running shoes that I haven't had on my feet. But as far as like the lifestyle ones that we have access to, I would say in my favorite or most comfortable shoe is the 990 V6. And I would put like next, I would put the Wave Runner on that same comfort level, even like the 350 Yeezy. The 350 Yeezy is going to be softer. Like it feels like more of a cushion. But like for a running shoe, that 990 V6, like I love how comfortable those are. I really do. I can't have enough colorways of those. Yeah. Yeah, I meant you own it. No, I don't. Nope. I don't. Some of their colors, like I'm not always like, depending on what they drop, but yeah, I don't own any of the clothes. This would be my first Vandy the Pink anything. In fact, I used to get Vandy the Pink and Verde mixed up. So if that tells you anything about my lizard brain. Until Verde dropped the SB that like kind of like engraved a spot in my brain where I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's Verde. But yeah, Vandy the Pink and Verde, I feel like I got confused a few times back in the day. But yeah, we're going to be going hard in the paint for these. I don't know if we got some more pictures of these bad boys. Let me take oh yeah, I don't know what I did here. Damn. All right, there we go. We got out of there. Yeah, I just wanted to, oh shit, look there's a new Kiko colorway too. I don't know why always the South American sneaker pages always have like the best colors, whether it's like Asics or like Hoka. They always come out with like the best colorways, and we don't get a lot of them here in the U.S. But yeah, another Kayano 20. Some of you guys that love the Bodega, I know there's been a couple of collaborations on the Kayano 20. Looks like we got some more of those colorways coming out as well. I just wanted to take a look. Yeah, I kind of go through this and take a look at the Vandy the Pink. Just in case you didn't, get to see the shoes. You couldn't really see them. They were kind of close up. But they look, I want both pairs of these. I don't, if I could only get one, I'd rather have the pink ones. Wasn't this the silhouette that there was that NFL player that dropped them. I forgot what they were called. Yeah, it was like a player exclusive. He plays for the Bills. Or no, maybe it was Stephon. Was it Stephon Diggs? Yeah, it was Diggs. Never mind. Yeah, is this one a different one? That's the Gel Nimbus 10.1. And yeah, this is the same model right here. Okay. Yeah, I really liked the Stephon Diggs one. Also said 3 Kiko colorways dropping. Yeah, I really do like the Kiko colorways. I also like the rope lace or the fuzzy laces on the Vandy, the pink ones. Yeah, these are both sweet. I like the little tag on the side. But the Stephon Diggs ones were fire too. Damn, look at how much. The highest bid, $1,000. Yeah, those are going crazy right now. but they're going to be the same silhouette. So I don't know how much the digs were retail, $195. So yeah, they'll be right around $200. All right, let's see. What do we got next? Yeah, we got the CSEF SB. That one is going to be coming up. We'll probably we'll probably move past that. Let's get on over to the Jordan. We got a new Jordan shoe. They're calling this one, I guess, just a lifestyle sneaker. And I didn't like Kyrie Irving's attempt at dropping a skate shoe, and these kind of look like those. These are ass. Yeah, the Jordan Lifestyle division. I mean, the POV, the POV view isn't the worst, but yeah, I don't really care. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you care for these or not really? I don't think it's something, I like the back. It kind of looks like the Kobe on the back heel, but yeah, the tab there looks ridiculous. They're $90, 90 buckaroos. I do like these better than the Kyrie Irvings though, especially in like this colorway. I can kind of see maybe a little charm, but yeah, easy pass for your boy. For sure. All right, what do we got next? Oh, shit, let's go over to Hillside and take a look at that jacket. Dude, look at this jacket. This is going to be dropping on Sunday night. Hillside only drops like once every couple months. And again, they have some of the best windbreaker jackets known to man. And or at least the best colorways on the jackets, especially their collabs. But take a look at this glow-in-the-dark jacket. This thing is like a glow-up like we have not seen in a long time. That's crazy. Driving on the moped late at night, trying to get back to the crib. I think this could only help, make me a little bit more safe on the road. It is a pretty sweet jacket, though. I gotta say, I'm copping for sure. I almost copped a Hillside jacket last year. They had a pretty good sale, too, at the end of the year, but the jacket that I wanted, the sale was, they didn't have my size. But, yeah, pretty cool. These are going to be dropping Sunday, 7 p.m. Again, that's going to be UK time. If you do want to cop in the States, it's going to be 1 p.m. in the daytime. Right around 1 p.m. Central. If you do want to cop that on Sunday. I'll definitely let you know. But let's stay on the drip side of things. As we're working our way this morning, Belly Gang Kush dropped the brick white tee for 100 buckaroos. And my man said, I'm not even going to print anything on them. This is my merch. Let's go to the video. Oh, shit. All right. I don't want to forget to make sure you guys got audio. So let me go over here. That way the audio cuts through. And we should be Gucci. All right, let's get it.
Be my merch. Nigga, I've been trapping for so long, I can sell this white tee for $100. And that'll be my merch.
Because I can sell this tee for $100 and that'll be my merch. The $100 tagless tee coming in a suitcase wrapped in kilos. That's crazy. The marketing on it is pretty nice though, I will say. And I like that they didn't put a tag on those bad boys, but they do got them for 100 buckaroos. That sounds like That sounds like a merch drop, right? That sounds like a merch drop I would like. Screw the design. Screw printing anything. Do you rock with me or not? Yeah. Cheesy said, hope he sprinkled some some VA on him. Oh man, he's a dope rapper, but he's smoking D. If he though, Katie, people buying that. He's smoking D. Man, I didn't know that. I just saw the white tees and thought the marketing of them was genius.
This shit hard. Nigga, I got a brick on front of my website, nigga, with $100 white tee in it.
That's funny. All right, let's go to the next thing. Let's go ahead and hop on over. We're getting caught up with the latest and the greatest right now. Just going over some sneaker news. If there's anything dropping, let me know in the next 25 minutes or so. We'll definitely hop on over there. Do you guys want to go over Supreme right now? Again, the Supreme. Well, okay. Let's get on over to let's go to MCM Snipes. We are getting caught up with some of our sneaker news for everyone just joining us. Appreciate all you guys. Big salutes going out. Also, congratulations going out to everyone that hit on the drop this morning. Stock was pretty limited, so definitely pat yourself on the back if you got a W. Let's go ahead and see a kind of something that's been cooking up for a little while. And I was like, fucking A, I got to get down to Miami. I mean, we went from the Supreme grand opening, and now it looks like we got an epic collab that might even be reasonably priced. I don't know. I always like the luxury brands printing or collabing with like like whether it's a store or a brand that is affordable. And I feel like Snipes are going to keep, I don't know. Snipes does sell just regular MCM stuff, so it might not be very reasonable. We'll see. But I need one of those MCM like leather bags. You know, like the backpack, the old backpacks, like from like the fucking early 90s are super, super sick. There's a shop in Tucson called, it's called Retro Rick. Is that it? Retro Rick? No, it's not Retro Rick. I think that's a YouTube channel. Oh man, he's a character though. I've seen him at sneaker events. Unfortunately, I went to ASU, so the U of A were kind of rivals with them. So we usually, until I got out of college, then we started being a little bit more friendly. But he's got a really sweet shop in Tucson. I can't remember what it's. Here, I can look it up real quick. Anyways, he wears a ton of MCM, and he always collabs like with MCM, so that he every time I think of MCM, he always comes into my memory. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I forget. I think it was called like Retro 90s Boutique in Tucson. How sweet it was, vintage desert vin. No. Someone in here's got to know the Generation Cool. There it is. Yo, Generation Cool. Yeah, this guy. Usually, I've seen him at a couple of the sneaker shows too. But yeah, the shop in Tucson, like I said, I haven't been to it in years. We would sometimes go down there for the weekend, like over Thanksgiving. ASU would always play U of A. And depending if the game was in Tucson or out in Tempe, kind of depended. But whenever we could go to Tucson, we'd always try to stop in there if we had time. But he always got like MCM collab stuff on. That looks pretty dope as well. You know it. Anyone have the Action Brunson RS VP email? Smokey, which one? It's cheesy. Hope he sprinkled some yay on him. That is crazy. I might have to put that one on the top. Oh, man. That's so funny. Yeah, the Action Bronson. Oh, shit. What is that? Whoa. What'd you see there, Smokey? I see that. Yeah, he just tweeted. Is this it? No way. Every baklava release ever will be available at the Mega Store. Oh, it's going to be times April 25th through 27th, powered by Shopify. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be in Soho. Smokey, I got one. Oh, to the in-store pop. Okay. Do you want the one to the sneakers we just copped? No. I had the email. Oh, no. Here, let me look. Smokey. I might have it. I don't know why you, like, usually I get the Action Bronson emails. But, yeah, if he's inviting me to the store, I probably didn't get that one. Yeah, no. Maybe it's in the junk mail? It could be in the junk mail. In fact, the first drop went into my junk mail. The white pair. But 418. When did he send them out? Isn't it in New? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, it's in New. It looks like it's in New York only. Yeah, I got it up on the screen there. I'm guessing it is. Yeah, I don't think I got one. I do have like an email from like the drop, but yeah, I don't have one from. I would imagine it would have been sent like the last 2 days or something. I mean, I'm looking all the way back. I think like 4 days, maybe 4 or 5 days, and yeah, not seeing anything from Specializing in Life. Maybe my my shipping number, I guess. Yeah, I don't got nothing, man. Unfortunately. New York City. Allie goes, I need a ticket to New York. I'm going to New York. Yeah, we're going. We definitely got to get out to the East Coast. We got to pop the cherry. We got to get out there. If this summer's not the year, the next summer, like I'm telling you, in the next 2 years, we're going to do an all-American road trip. We'll probably take East Coast. Then we'll go to the South, and then we'll go to the West Coast. But yeah, we haven't planned the dates for that yet, but definitely want to do it in the next 2 years. So, we will be coming out there eventually. It's from a couple days ago. Just check my spam and trash. Couldn't find it. Here, let me search it. Yeah, Specializing in Life. Okay, so the last one I got was on the 18th, Smokey. The last one I got was on the 18th. And it was the day I think I copped the last pair. It was the checkout link for the pink pair. Yeah, and then the email I got before that was the raffle, like the raffle now open. So yeah, it looks like they didn't send it to your boy here. We didn't spend enough money at the Specializing in Life store. Dang. Smokey, maybe is Mikey in the building? Maybe Mikey could possibly, because I know he's comped, and I know Mo also has comped a few things from the Action Bronson store. Maybe ask one of them. Yeah, you got to get over there, Smokey. You're in right that neck of the woods. I mean, look at all these bangers that are going to be there. They got my favorite pair, the Baklava 1. The Lapis Lazuli, I mean, I still love those. I haven't gotten a pair of those yet either, but my favorite pair by far of anything he's done is that pair right there, right in the middle, the green pair. That kind of looks like the alligator. Speaking of, big up Jingles. Jingles, I remember Jingles getting a big dub that day. I actually had a dub on those. That was the same week the SB4s dropped. And I entered like fucking, it was before I really knew my credit cards, like what it could and couldn't do. And I had entered way too many raffles for the Jordan 4, so it had already red flagged my account. So when I hit on the Action Brunsons, it didn't work. And then I had to call my bank, and then by that time, they were gone. Still a little salty about it, as you can tell. Oh, well. Can't win them all, but god dang it. We just got 2 nice pairs, though. Fucking A, huh? Yeah, that white, I don't know. The white pair, I think, is going to age. I don't think it's going to be ever age over the green pair, but I think it'll age almost as well as those. I love that pair. And I didn't know how I felt about that colorway off the rip. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and pop on over. We got a lot to talk about. Then let's get on over to Supreme. Just wanted to show you guys a few Supreme items. We only got, probably like maybe 10 items. So we'll just go through it here. If you want me to blow anything up, I'll probably blow up like maybe the collaborative items. All right, where's that cheese? All right. All right, there we go. We're going to take that one, and then we're going to go ahead and there we go. We should be Gucci. All right, let's go ahead and get the camera off of the big screen. And then I think we can move back on over to our other, a little bit nicer of a border here. We like to rizz up the screen a little bit for you guys at home. So let's go ahead and pump on over. I think we got both of them out right now. Yeah, we want to take those off. Okay, so, we got the Supreme water can, 168 buckaroos. Okay, I don't think we need to really blow up that one. But again, if you do want to see it, this is going to be, I believe, $168. Again, this is all going to be dropping tomorrow. Then let's start with the best pieces and kind of work from there. My favorite piece is this one. The Supreme 40 Acres. Always been a fan of Spike Lee. Like Mars Blackman definitely is the reason why I'm a Spike Lee, like that I've liked them even that long. I used to like Mars Blackman, like I feel like took Jordan to like another fucking level. Like everyone wanted to be like Mike. And, even if you could not be like Mike and you had to be fucking Mars, as long as you'd be like around Mike, you're okay with that. Some of the best marketing I think I've ever seen. Little Penny was really good too. But the Mars Blackman years were just next level. And I would really like to, get one of these jerseys just to kind of reminisce about the good old days. But yeah, let me go ahead and pop this one up. Let's go ahead and put the Supreme promo up as well, because they did put a video out with this. So we want to make sure you guys got it all. Let's go on over here. Let's go over to the Supreme site and play the video. Just to get I think it's like a 3-minute video, a little history of this collaboration itself. Little 3-minute interview with Spike Lee.
Brief fight out.
So I'm going to go.
Hi, I'm Spike Lee, but I'm not directing.
Okay, I'm not going to start it yet. We're going to go make sure that you guys got all the audio. So I believe we got to go out to this screen share so we're not blocking any of the audio and you can hear it loud and clear. Let me go ahead and move that top camera. All right, let's go ahead and watch
Two stocks, brief fight out. Hi, I'm Spike Lee, but I'm not directing. I do this. It pays the rent, puts food on the table, butter on my whole wheat bread. Anyway, I had this new comedy coming out. It's a very funny film. She's Gotta Have It. Check this out.
4 Acres a Mule is the name of my production company, which incorporates 19.
All right, so I did want to pause it here. I did get a question in the chat. Nolan says, I'm a young buck. He says, what 40 Acres is? Nolan, 40 Acres is Spike Lee's production company. And this collaboration kind of gives ode to his production company, but the pieces that kind of resonate with me are like his early years, like basically the Mars Blackman years. He was doing Mars Blackman before Nike contracted him. He had, I believe, he was a character in one of his early films, and Nike liked his character, and his character always wore Jordan 1s. And then they eventually brought him. He met Jordan. Jordan even he even asked Jordan like why he picked Spike Lee to be in his commercial. And he's like, "You got my shoes on, you idiot." So they got a great history, and it kind of brings me back to my early days as well. But let's go on a little bit more. But yeah, 40 Acres is Spike Lee's production company.
79. When She's Gonna Have It came out, it was on.
He'll go through some of the movies that they've done, like She's All That. Like he'll go through some of the movies they've done, so you can get a little overview.
One theater.
Dude, Jesus Shuttleworth, Ray Allen, dude, the best.
In the world. The theater's not there anymore. It was on 68th and Broadway. The T-shirts we made for She's Gonna Have It, we were selling outside the theaters. Same thing with School Days, and then we just took it further. We had a store called Spike's Joint on the corner of DeKalb and South Elliott Place. We had a store in LA on Melrose. You know, there was a demand for that.
See, you can see the jersey back in the day. So that was his jersey back right when he opened it up his store in New York. It was probably after that She's All That movie, that first movie. And they were making some buzz, and, you know, they started selling basically like what a rapper does. But Spike Lee doing it back in the 80s. Scraping the concrete.
And then it really took off with Do the Right Thing.
Dago Wab, garlic bread, pizza slinger, spaghetti bending, Victor Mon, Perry Como, Luciano Pavarotti, solo meal, non-singer motherfucker.
The chokehold on Ray Raheem was fiction. Many years later, we were seeing real-life chokeholds of black men by the police, murdered in cold blood. I mean, people, if you go look and Do the Right Thing now, we were predicting shit to happen. You know, Errol Garner, all this stuff.
I love when Supreme does collabs like this, and they've done a lot of them in previous years. But it's always why I've always had interest, in Supreme, even when you don't like anything, like even the story behind it has always been really interesting.
It's in the movie. We're talking about global warming, 89, gentrification, a whole bunch of stuff. And we had the crystal ball on that one, that's for sure. The thing about Malcolm X, that's the biggest film I had done up to that point.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I was scared of. If I felt I'd be overwhelmed, I would not fought to direct the film. I was not the original director on the film. Norman Jewison was. It was Denzel playing Malcolm and Norman Jewison directing it. So we put the work in. Everybody worked on that film. Great cinematography by Ernest Dickerson. It had to be great. There was no other choice. So everybody stepped up and did what needed to be done.
Here we go. Now this is kind of where I first met Spike Lee. I didn't know anything about Spike Lee growing up, in the Midwest. I found out was the Mars Blackburn character, of course.
The character I played, the one that started the whole thing with Nike had this Mars Blackman.
What about Nola Darling? What do you want to know? I thought she was a freak. Freaky Dicky.
Mars Blackman wore Jordans. In fact, when Mars...
I felt like I was everyone wanted to be like Mike, but at the time I always felt like Mars Blackman, That dork that just wasn't good enough at basketball, but just loved it. Oh, that was such a good
It's
time.
in the bedroom. In the
Best
bed.
marketing ever been done by a sneaker. This took Jordan Brand literally. Like, Jordan Brand was already the best, but it took it to like a freaking new stratosphere.
No, he doesn't take his.
Everyone in the 80s, 90s wanted to be like Mike. Everyone.
Jordans off. Nike's agency, Wine and Kennedy, they found my number and they said, we'd like to use your character, Mars Blackman, in a commercial, Michael Jordan. You could direct it. I said, yeah. They finally got enough courage to ask Mike, why did he get the okay? He did not know who I was. He had not seen the film. And Mike said, motherfucker, you wearing my shoes. It was a great decision having.
Motherfucker, you wearing my shoes? He asked him the question, well, why me? Why would you pick me? Have you ever looked at your feet? You wear my shoes, motherfucker.
Mars wear Jordans. Those commercials put Nike in the stratosphere. And what I try to, what I tell my students that the majority of people on this earth go to their grave having worked at a job they hated.
Here, this is like the best point he makes, especially for all you youngsters out there.
If you can make a living doing what you love, you won. You won.
Oh, I love that video. Again, the videos, like any promo video and any collaboration is going to come out. Is always why I've really loved collabs. Especially if I was doing a collab, like the video would be like the thing I would probably concentrate on next to the design and the colorways of the shoe. The video would be like my favorite thing to do for sure. Hell yeah. And then, a little brief history there. Of course, this is going to be dropping tomorrow. Now that you guys, have a little brief history, for those of you guys that didn't know, maybe some of you younger guys, let's go on over to the collab. Now, we also got the Spike Lee here just holding the camera. This is also a 40 Acres Spike tee. And then it's got his 40 Acres logo there on the back. And his little saying, like you dig. Those are pretty cool, too, the T-shirts. Then we got the Supreme Malcolm X varsity jacket. At the time when Malcolm X came out, definitely was his biggest movie at the time. Theatrical release worldwide. I remember it. I remember the marketing for it when I was growing up as well. Then they got the jacket. This one's going to be about $600. Retails $588 on the jacket. And then I believe the last piece, it's not a huge, I think there's 2 more pieces left of the collaboration. You do have the Malcolm X merch. So you got the Malcolm X tee. I kind of like the front of these, especially the pink one. The Malcolm X tee is going to run $48, but it does kind of look like a movie, like promo shirt that they would give out like when the movie drops. But still kind of nice, even though it's like, I think 30 years. I think the movie came out probably in like the 90s at some time. Yeah, let me go ahead and pump this one up. Oh yeah, let's go over here. When did the I just wish them. I know a little bit. Yeah, the only reason I kind of like the baseball jersey is because it kind of looked like his shirt right when he opened up like his merch shop in New York. Before he even started making those A-list movies. But yeah, like all the other stuff. I mean, they could have went crazy on this. Especially with his whole like filmography. I feel like they could have went pretty crazy. Yeah, when was Malcolm X released? I think it was like 95. Malcolm X, yeah, Spike Lee joint. The Spike Lee movie. Because there's a lot of like documentaries about him. November of 1992. So I thought it was 95-ish, but 92, a little bit earlier. You know it. All right, what else we got going on? And then the last piece of the Spike Lee merch is going to be this hat. It's going to be the Clockers hat. I'm guessing this was a show he did early in his career. I've never seen Clockers, so I don't know too much about it, but they do got the hats as well. These are going to be dropping. They do got the 40 Acres logo on the back. The hats are going to be $48 as well. And then again, guys, everything's going to be dropping tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time. Now let's go just to the regular stuff. Well, we do have two collaborative pieces from Umbro. We got the Zip Up sweater. This one is going to run 228 buckaroos. I don't mind this sweater. I just like the material. I don't. It's more like a sweater material. Like, it's really nice material. But I'd probably rather have it in like a mesh material rather than this like kind of like this sweater material. But they are going to be coming in 4 different colorways. The red one, probably my favorite one of these. The retail price on the Umbro Zip Up sweater is going to be $228. I do like those. I think that's a nice piece. No matter what color you get, I think the Zip Ups are pretty nice. Then we got the knit soccer short. I don't love wearing like knit bottoms. You know, like 100% cotton, you know, sometimes like I'll wear instead of like sweatpants. But I do like these as well. I just don't really love the materials. Like, I would probably rather have them like a micro mesh or something like that. But I do like the design of them. It looks like those ones are going to be retailing for $138 as well. Those are probably my two favorite pieces, like from the regular collection. Like from the Spike Lee collection, I kind of like this OG baseball jersey in the white colorway. I did buy a Supreme baseball jersey last year, so I don't know if I need, another one, but I do like that one, the white one. I don't really like the black one. And then just some of the GR stuff going to be dropping. You got the small box Zip Up, kind of doing a couple different colorways of the camo, kind of looking like Bape camo here on the end, especially the blue color. I kind of like the blueprint on this small box Zip Up. I actually kind of like that blueprint. That blue camo print. 168 buckaroos for the small box Zip Up. And then let's get on to there we go, the full fit right here. We got the top and bottom. In case you need to dress up, maybe you got a wedding to go to. Shit, maybe you got a hot date. Maybe you're trying to rizz up a girl. You got the Supreme right there on the lapel. Sheesh, you got kind of the Almamaniere colorway there. Maybe you're looking... How sweet would this suit look with the Almamaniere 3s, dude? The black and purple, the mauve. How sweet would this look with the white Almamaniere 3s? That's like the perfect colorway. But nonetheless, 698 buckaroos. Back when I was Al Bundy in it, in my Nordstrom days, I could have definitely used a suit like this. Especially one this nice. Usually I had like JCPenney suits, because I was so cheap. But nonetheless, good times, good times. All right, what do we got left? I think we got like 3 items left. I kind of like these handwriting denim caps. I kind of like these denim shorts too. I think Unk is a little too old for these maybe to pull them off. But for all you young bucks out there, I think these are sweet. Maybe just the black. Yeah, definitely the black pair with the double knee. Yeah, I do like this black pair. For sure. In fact, I just bought a pair of black denim jeans. They don't got like the Supreme chalk all over them, but I do like those as well. 168 buckaroos for the black and white pair. Definitely would be my favorite out of the two. And then, of course, those are going to retail for $168. The cap is going to be retailing for $54. And then we got the curved piping hoodie. I don't hate this either. I kind of like the spell out in the front. I like the piping on it. The black one would be preferable. But again, Wallet W also doesn't sound bad as well. Then we got a couple more items, guys. I think 5 more items. We got the small boxy sweatshirt. These are going to be the same prints as the small box zip-ups. And the retail price on the small box shorts going to be 118 buckaroos. And these ones are going to be like cotton material. They're not going to be like that sweater material that you see that Umbro collaboration made out of. All right. And then the next item that we got, we're only down to 4 items. We got the Racing 16 panel, 54 buckaroos. And just, it looks more like the side of my motocross bike than anything. It looks like there's a lot of sponsors on there. But something a little bit different if you're looking for maybe some headwear. And, something outside of the ordinary might be something you want to go with. 54 buckaroos for all my racers out there. And then we got the studded seam denim trucker jacket and the pants. I felt like 2 weeks ago that paisley print jacket with the fur on it and then the paisley jeans were definitely my favorites, especially if you're going to spend the money on these. Yeah, just not loving them like I did a couple weeks ago when we had that paisley jacket drop. The squares give me a little bit dizzy. And I think that more so about the pants. Like if I was going to cop one, I would rather have the trucker jacket. The pants are just too much for me. 368 buckaroos too. Woo! $400 for the loose seam. They're not even baggy jeans. Then we got just a couple items. We got the newspaper short sleeve top. Looking like fucking Ed Hardy from 2003. The newspaper short sleeve top. This is terrible. That would go right in the dungeon tier. If we were doing the tier list, that thing would definitely be in the dungeon. There we go, Rami. What's happening, player? Good morning. Mad Max, I still want that faux fur. I know the cheetah one, the track jacket. I know. I've been looking at that, keeping an eye on, the sizes. But, yeah, if they would just drop it $100. If they would drop it to, $268, probably the price they would have had on the jacket without the faux fur. $268, I wouldn't have wanted to, but I think I would have let it rip for $268. $368 is crazy. Plus tax, you're at $400. And, I got to get a winter jacket for $400. Oh, man. You know it. Oofed up. All right. What else do we got there? And then we got the curved piping sweatpant, and then Bulldog's favorite tee, the striped mesh tank on the bottom there, showing off the guns. We'll check that out in just a second. 168 buckaroos for these. Yeah, these are pretty ugly, in my opinion. If you're going to get the piping, definitely get the top, because the piping on the top looked a little bit better. And then the last item on the board, Bulldog's favorite, we got the stripe mesh tank right here. Gang, gang. $78. Dude, there we go. Bulldog, we need these for 5-on-5 basketball. The Argentina one. The Argentina colorway. We definitely don't need any track tank tops. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling that sporty. We're still early spring. Maybe I'll be feeling the tank top maybe more towards summer. Rami, does anyone need Concepts 1906? Just got VIP access. Damn. Hunter said, didn't need the West Side Guns. Gang, bro. I agree so much. In fact, I do got a pair of those bad boys. Yeah, I had those popped up just in case, you know. I don't think they're going to be dropping probably till the end of the summer would be my guess. Maybe even early fall. I hope they drop during the summer. But yeah, the guns, I love those. I love those. Those are like my favorite Sauconys right now. Damn. Where you guys going? Flying out, check the IGDM. You see the Action Bronson event. Yeah, New York City. Yeah, we were actually, Smokey lost his email. He's out in New York City. He was looking if anyone has an extra email from Action Bronson this morning. If you could forward it to Smokey, it would be greatly appreciated. He was, I think he erased his email from the event going down. The Action Bronson event here. Let me pop it up on the big screen. Man, that's what I need to get to. Also, Dime, if you haven't checked it out, Dime did their second spring delivery over the weekend as well. They got some merch over there. Let's get back on over to the Action Bronson. Again, this is going to be in New York. So if you are in the New York area, get down and get me one of those 990 V6s. Those are sweet. Sheesh. Damn. You know it. Damn, RSVP is closing out. No. Sheesh. Rami said he sent me 3 colorways of the 1906. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at that bad boy. Yeah, we got the old, let's go ahead and check the, I'm loving it. All right, there we go. Let me go over to We Rock. All right. Ooh, Rami, what do we got there? Damn, are these exclusives at Concepts? Okay, well, fuck. Damn, what was the one that what was that one that they dropped earlier this year? It was like, oh man, I had them up here. I can't remember what silhouette it was. Yeah, I thought I had them way up here. I had them right near the West Side Guns. Yeah, these ones. Yeah, I remember Concepts dropping those 2 pairs. Sheesh. Hey, Mikey. Big salutes. How you doing, player? Where you going, Rom? Damn, we flying out tomorrow? Shit, on ladies' night? Oh, boy. Where are we going over the weekend? End of April. We're definitely going to be getting into May on the right foot as well. Got some good stuff going to be dropping in May. May's even going to be better than April. Absolutely. You can count on that. We got a lot of good stuff dropping in May. We got the cement 4s, the black cements. The white cement 4s. Headed to Denver. Okay. Nice. What are you doing in Denver? Fuck, a great time to go to Denver, too. Weather probably just beautiful there. Oh, man. There we go. That's what I need right there. A little trip to Aspen, the Vale Village. I love it in there. Like the shit, I usually go to Denver in the winter. I haven't been there too many times in the summer. But when I was growing up, we used to go for skiing vacations a lot. Definitely a good time. Hey, what's OG? What's poppin'? There we go. Ghost watching today. Appreciate it, player. Happy hump day. You know it. We're going to have another fun one this weekend. I'm pretty excited. Oh, that's right. You're going to the concert at the Red Rocks, huh? Oh, a friend's concert. Okay. SneakerCon Saturday and the in-laws level. Oh, nice. visiting some family. The girl gets to visit mom and dad. Oh yeah, that sounds like a good time. While they go shopping, Rami gets to go down to Red Rocks. The girls will go to the mall. The boys will go to SneakerCon. Hell yeah. No, they probably fuck SneakerCon these days. Ladies probably fucking love those, especially with all the sneakers. I feel like they're being catered like more to like both sexes, especially the sneakers, because you can get a ton of heat for the women at these events as well. You know it. Hell yeah. Good to see you, player. Happy hump day. You know it. Love the energy you guys always bring each and every day. Also, congratulations going out to all the W's this morning. We're tiptoeing ourselves into a banger of a weekend as well. Rami's going to be reporting from SneakerCon in Denver. Also, Friday night, we got another battle at the Doghouse. All kinds of content coming your way over the weekend. Of course, here on the channel, we'll be live Thursday, Friday, Saturday as well. We'll be doing the morning live cops. But as we get into the weekend, lots of action going down at night as well. Going to be another banger of a battle. Sneaker battle night, Friday night, 8 p.m. at the Doghouse. Just had our biggest show, and it's only continuing to grow because of you guys. We really appreciate it. Big salutes to you guys, and hope to see you out on Friday night. Tearing it up a little bit, you know? Bring a date, bring an ex, maybe a side chick. Get comfortable. We definitely got a lot planned, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We got about 15 minutes left. Is there anything you guys wanted to go over and talk about? Definitely let me know. If not, we'll probably just go over the rest of our sneaker news and probably just stop it right there. It'd probably be a good stop for Thursday. Because tomorrow morning, we do got the Supreme drop, but it sounds like people are kind of hit and miss with Supreme. I'm honestly going to save my money for the Hillside drop. I need that glow-in-the-dark jacket. I need that glow-up pack, you know? Even if it's just for riding on the moped, we definitely want to be visible. We can't forget draft night. Oh, shit. Draft night is Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. You know it. We might have to be pouring a couple out for draft night. Go Cards. Oh, man, I had to leave a dirty message on the Kyler Murray. You got Kyler Murray, like, working out saying, oh, we're back all early and shit. And it's like, oh, well, you didn't make the playoffs. You definitely didn't go to the Super Bowl. You actually had an extra month and a half off at the end of last year. You won 6 games last year, Kyler. I wouldn't be posting anything. Oh, we ready. We coming back. From what, dude? From what? A fucking injury? God damn it. Oh. That Cardinals account, I feel like I've felted that Cardinals account several times. And they're going to keep on getting felted. Absolutely. Oofda. Air Max 95. Oh, I love the 95s. Yeah, let's go over. How about we do the, 95s we got coming up. Yeah, actually this week. Let's go over the drop list. Let's go over the weekend because I feel like we can't talk about the weekend without talking about some 95s, right? Let's go on over to the big board. Yeah, let me get up the upcoming. It looks like the at least the pink 95s were supposed to be dropping, I think, on the 28th. Yeah, we were supposed to, the pink ones, I know we remember when they dropped at Grinmore. I think we were live last week. It was definitely last week. They dropped at the Grinmore store. They were pretty hard to get your hands on. I think they're going to drop some more of those. I believe maybe tomorrow, but I'm guessing that they'll probably drop them on the 26th, which is Saturday. The big bubbles are slated to drop on Friday. You know it. J-Max, see my new ride? I'll be in the back. Call me Rom Dingo. I like the Rom Dingo. Holy shit. You're packing that much heat? Damn, yeah, I gotta take a look. You got a new whip or what? Holy shit. The new moped? No. That would be me. All right, what do we got here? I like to look at a new whip. Oh! Oh, fuck. Yo, not only are you on the site, but to get your van wrapped. Dude, I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, let's pop up the Bang Bus. Damn, Rami, this is like a glow-up pack on the Bang Bus. Like, if you were ever going to upgrade the Bang Bus, like, this is what I feel like it would look like. It looks like there was about 20 birds that dropped ginormous loads on the top of it for your color pattern. I don't know if that's great. Dude, oh, man, do you guys want to... Oh, yeah, you want to see real quick? Oh, man, I have so many stories that we didn't get to. But, yeah, we could definitely talk about... Here, let's get through a couple things. We also heard that the Lightning McQueen Crocs are coming back. We have heard that even Maydern... I don't know why I add an N to Mater's name. But Mater looks like is going to be coming back with Lightning McQueen. Not until May 19th to be exact. But all my Crocs fans or all my Cars fans, they can't sell enough of these, I guess. No! No way! Smokey said, for fuck's sake, MoMA just canceled my order talking about they ran out of stock. Bro, fuck MoMA. Oh, bro. Oh, that is terrible. That's even worse than FTP. Yo, we got to put MoMA definitely on the down and dirty list. Absolutely. Not allowed in. Remind to cop the glow. Yeah, not until Sunday. Yeah, I will, Hunter, because I'm going to be copping it. I mean, I can go live for it if you want to cop it. That's all I got. That's all I need to know. But yeah, the glow up pack right here. Let's look at it again. Yeah, this is dropping on Sunday, 7 p.m., which is going to be 1 p.m. for the U.S. Dude, the best jacket right now. And it's white, like... Even if if it wasn't glowing, it's still a sweet color. It's like the best colorway. Yeah, so let's look at the color before it glows. Let me pause it right there. All right. So yeah, a sweet color, kind of like an off-white creamy colorway. Yeah, dude, this is one of the best Hillside jackets. I mean, Hillside has dropped a ton of dope jacket. Like last year they did drop like at least probably 2 or 3 that I really wanted, but so I know, right? Think about it on my moped, Hunter. Fucking A. I don't even need a light anymore. If I want to go incognito, maybe if I'm sneaking out, then I don't have to shine the bright light at any of the windows. We just got the glow up pack right on the jacket. Absolutely. That's tough with like 5 fucking Fs. Just don't worry. Yeah, that would be the only problem. Yeah, the nights we go out and party, put it this way, anytime I got to put my Crocs in Baja mode, anytime I got to take that Velcro and give it a real tight strap, that means we might be taking off any second. So yeah, that's when the jacket would come off too. Yeah, definitely not a good plan. If they shine their headlights at you, you're going to look like, yeah, they won't know what they're seeing right now. Hey, man, we always got to keep them guessing. I feel like that's our duty. Absolutely. All right, let me go ahead and pop on over. Let me just talk about 2 things, or maybe 3 things. But, yeah, a lot of people loving the pinks right now, the Stanky Pinkies. I'm loving it. There's a few I like better than others. But there was a New Balance that I figured I'd show you guys. Unfortunately, they're already sold out, so we're not going to be able to get any. Dude, the glow up pack on these 1906 ASOS. Of course, this was an ASOS exclusive. But whenever there's a New Balance exclusive, I don't care who it is. Usually I got to get my hands on them because the colorway is usually going to be bomb. But fucking A, this pink pair. I tried to get my size. They don't have it. They might have it in the green pair, though. If any of you guys do want them, they are over on ASOS. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I didn't want to just drop those. Yeah, another really dope shoe we got coming out is going to be I don't like the shocks. Like, the silhouette sucks, but the thermo reactive pack on these shocks, it makes me excited. Like, the thermonuclear... Yeah. The thermonuclear on these is almost as good of a glow-up pack is the Hillside jacket, right? They're finally getting it right. And we'll take it, man. Raiders fans, easy target for parole officers. You know, we only had one gang when I was growing up in North Dakota. And you know what the gang was fucking called? They were called the Raiders. I'm not lying. They wore black and silver. I mean, you get it, a North Dakota gang. Like, really? What were these guys thinking? And then on top of that, yeah, they called themselves the Raiders, and then they wore a bunch of, like, Raiders merch. It almost looked like you were at, like, you know, the front of a Raiders game, but really, you were getting sized up and maybe in danger. That is funny. Keep those reacts from kosher. Keep them away. All right. What else we got going on, guys? Let's see. I think that is going to be about it. Let me just go ahead and look. Oh, Kendrick Lamar signed a new deal with Chanel. Dude, I've always been a fan. I always talk about the Chanel stitching. I used to work at Saks Fifth Avenue, and I worked in the Chanel department, and I just sold fucking women's handbags to women, and they would basically, bring their husband's credit card, and they were like $2,000 a piece. I'd probably, like, one sale would be $4,000 or $5,000, and then we were on like 10% commission. That was probably the best money I've made at like a 9-to-5 job in my life. And then Neiman Marcus brought me on after I interned there and gave me like a pretty cushy job, at least money wise, right away. But like hourly, that was probably the best offer I've had, especially like during my like college years. Yeah, making me have to take a leak, right? The thermo. I know, pouring water on those bad boys. Ay. So yeah, Kendrick doing his thing, which is always good to see. Hopefully they can drop some sweet shades. Always like a good pair of Chanel sunglasses. All right, and then I think we had something from Nice Kicks, and then I'll leave you guys here. Nice Kicks, dude, remember the Jaws? They came up with like a Jaw 3 Jurassic Park colorway concept, and dude, this colorway might be like if they put this collaboration out for the Jaw, yeah, of course you'd have to put that Jurassic Park, the logo with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You'd have to put that on the heel. I mean, we definitely want some Jurassic Park branding, but dude, the colorway. And he didn't get beat by 50 in this colorway. So, I mean, it's kind of a win-win. Rami goes, Calvin Klein used to pay me pretty good to be in. Why'd they ever stop paying you? He's still doing it. Oh, man. It's the last thought I wanted today. Put some of that in your cheesecake, cheesy. I want that jaw. I know. Dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, the Jaw 3 dinosaur gets me really, really excited. Fucking A. Gets me fired up. Yeah, well, speaking of Deion Sanders, Yeah, we got time. We got about a minute. So I definitely got time for one more Dion slide because it is very, like, they are going to be dropping, the Air Diamond Turf 2. Now, believe me, these are nothing like the Diamond Turf 1. I have two stories I want to tell you. One is going to start with my boy D-Book. Guys, even though the D-Book 1 rollout has been so bad, you could even compare it to how bad the first Steph Curry rollout was. Even though it's been that dusty, we got breaking news. D-Book's second signature shoe, the D-Book 2, is going to debut in spring of 2026. Hopefully by then, we can get some rizzed up colorways on the D-Book 1 silhouette. Hopefully by then. We'll see. It looks like Nike is coming around because this morning when we were over on the Nike sneakers app, I did see that the D-Book 1 All-Star 95 was loaded up. And, that's always nice to see as well. Always gets me fired up. Yeah, we got that one. Definitely the best colorway, I feel like. I mean, I like the Chevy. I did cop the Chevy one yesterday. But I don't think, I like the collab, but I don't think it's, the best colorway. I'd rather have that colorway on the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I can't wait till the Shea Butters drop. In fact, the Shea Butters are my lobster butter for 2025. Bulldog said the peanut butter and jelly shoes. They are kind of butter, I will say. Are you talking about the KD6? First time they're retroing the KD6. They only used to do it to the KD4s. Now, 2025 and 2026, well, mostly 2026, it looks like they've kind of moved them back. It looks like we're going to get some of those KD6s. And I actually like the KD6 silhouette better than the KD4s. A lot of people might be turned up by that, but I got to say, yeah. John, that's LeBron 21 dropping on sneakers. It's a LeBron 21 fucking prime time. The only reason why this looks sick is because of Deion Sanders. This is the prime time too that we're going to be talking about. But the Diamond Turf, Deion Sanders, they just basically put that side on the LeBron. But yeah, if there was a LeBron you were going to get, this would be the LeBron I would get. 110%. In fact, as much as I do not like LeBron shoes, I would actually cop that one. But it's mostly because even when I was growing up, I didn't wear I didn't wear a lot of the Air Max shoes, like whether it was the Pippins, the Barclays, like a lot of the big Nike shoes that were pretty expensive, but I just... I liked a shoe that was a little bit lower and a little bit more agile, I feel like, so I could move lateral a little bit quicker. Because I was already slow. I already kind of had flat feet. So I needed every advantage I could get. You know what I'm saying? Rami, stop at every dispensary and ask for samples. Bring back and we can barter for cheesecake. Let's go. Cheesy. There we go. We need a Kush cheesecake. Oh man, every flavor of. Could you imagine, like the Kush cheesecake? Oh, like a banana cake Kush cheesecake. Yum. Will said copping for show. Coach Primetime. Yeah, dude. Hey, Will. I think I'm copping these too. Absolutely. And how sweet. I always, I still think I had the best colorway of the Diamond Turfs that ever dropped. I had a black and fuchsia pink colorway. Unfortunately, I got arrested in them and I no longer have them. But let's just put it this way. The LeBron 21 is going to be so much more comfortable than the Diamond Turf 96. That's the only thing I didn't like about the 96 is they weren't the most comfortable for me. And at least with these ones, they will be comfortable. So we might be seeing some people that don't usually get LeBrons, possibly getting LeBrons. And we'll see. I'll be here for it, though. They're dropping on Friday. Probably our biggest day of the week is going to be on Friday as well. Just wanted to go ahead and pull up Rami's Bang Bus up on the big screen. My man doing the All-American road trip in that bad boy. I think it's the only LeBron 21 with the strap. Pretty unique by that future alone, in my opinion. I already have 21, I think. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. You got arrested in them and don't have... Why take them? Oh, no, I got arrested because, No, just when I got out, I only had one fucking shoe. I don't know what happened. I thought I had both when I got arrested, but I only had one when I got out, so we had to, unfortunately, it hurt the stomach even to throw out one. But we had to let him go, Hunter, unfortunately. And I couldn't remember too much of the whole situation, so it wasn't like I could reflect too much, unfortunately. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be about it for today. We'll definitely be back tomorrow morning. We got Supreme dropping tomorrow. We also got a couple minor sneaker drops. We'll also talk a little bit more about Friday, Saturday, and the weekend in general. Tomorrow, we'll also cop Supreme as well, if any of you guys are going to be grabbing that. It'll be a pretty low-key day tomorrow, but a nice day to kind of get us going into the weekend, get our energy up for those weekend drops. Definitely Friday will probably be the best day of the week, in my opinion. You know it. Absolutely. But guys, thank you so damn much for joining us today. Have a happy hump day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. It's been your boy J-Mac. Until the next one, I am out. Whoop.
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me.
Eliante pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body, do you move? Move, body, move. Move your body, do you?
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body, do you move? Move, body, move. Move your body, do you?
Oh no, oh no.